What a night of football. On Sunday night, the Seattle Seahawks defeat the New England Patriots on the road, and they move to 7-2-1 on the season. The New England Patriots fall to 7-2 and 3-2 at home. The Seattle Seahawks played well today. They played a tremendous game overall. They just did a great job on offense, and they deserve to win this football game. The Patriots played pretty decent on offense, but their defense was atrocious. They gave up too many blown coverages, too many bad plays, and the Seahawks took advantage of it and ended up winning this football game 31-24. I want to talk about, very briefly, just the amazing ending. The ending was, I want to talk about it briefly, but the ending was tremendous. It was a great ending to this football game. It was just a great stand by the Seattle Seahawks defense. The Patriots have the ball on the 1-yard line, and they cannot get into the end zone on 4 plays, if I'm not mistaken. And that is a true testament of the Seattle Seahawks defense and how good this defense can be. They gave up some points today. They gave up some pretty big plays on third downs. But at the end of the day, they sharpened their iron. They sharpened it with other iron. Because look at this football game. Just what an ending. This is one of the best offenses in the game. Arguably one of the best, if not the best. Tom Brady is absolutely lights out. Before this game, he was just killing defenses. But today, he doesn't even throw a touchdown, and he throws his first interception on the season. That is un-Tom Brady-like. So it was pretty interesting to see that. But nothing is going to be taken away from the Patriots. The Patriots played amazing today. You cannot say that they didn't play a pretty good game. Now, with that being said, there's a little bit of help on certain areas, some bad calls, but that wasn't the reason why they're in this football game. The Seahawks just could not finish some certain possessions that they had. If I'm not mistaken, they had 3 field goals that they converted that they could have easily turned into touchdowns, which could have made this game a blowout for Seattle. They didn't do that, however, which made this game pretty darn close. So, if you want to give any kind of congratulations to the Patriots, it's their defense stuffing and offense that has played really well today. They played amazing today. Now, I'm not going to tell you that the offense has been great all year. That's definitely not been the case. But this offense is capable of doing some marvelous things, and they showed that today. Russell Wilson, when he is healthy, is one of the best quarterbacks, if not the best quarterback in the NFL. He throws for 3 touchdowns, 348 passing yards, 25 of 37, with 124 passer rating. Those are elite numbers, and that is something he does in primetime and something he does when he is healthy. And when he is healthy, he is so deadly. And when he plays in the second half, he's even more deadly. I believe they put up a stat on the television about how good Russell Wilson has been in the second half, and he is just completely better in the second half than he is the first half. He is still good in the first half, but in the second half, he plays on elite status. I want to give some notable mentions out to CJ Procise. He played a great game, 17 carries for 66 yards with a long of 10, and is receiving 7 receptions, 87 yards. He was targeted 7 times, and I tell you, CJ Procise is definitely a future running back for the Seahawks. I think they have a good running back tandem coming up. I think that with Christine Michael, Thomas Rawls, and CJ Procise all getting reps, it looks like a really good running back core. Now, with that being said, at the start of the year, it's been tough. Christine Michael has not been able to get much room. I would say today that he's just too fast for his feet. He's running and tripping himself up. I feel like he's tackling himself at times. He needs to slow it down a little bit. You're fast, but you got to stay up on your feet, man. But other than that, he's been a pretty good running back. He's been a decent fill-in for Thomas Rawls. The offensive line could have done better, open up some more run lanes, but they haven't. We move on to Doug Baldwin, though. Doug Baldwin, 3 touchdown receptions in the day. What a game he played. He has just been a tremendous receiver for Russell Wilson. Their connection that they have is just amazing. They're the best wide receiver quarterback combo in the NFL when it comes to passer rating, and the amount of touchdowns they throw to each other is just awesome to see. They have a great connection, and they're definitely showing that. We move over to the New England side. LeGarrette Blount, he played a pretty good game when it came to getting touchdowns when they needed him. They couldn't get one at the end, which they should have probably ran the football at the end, but they didn't on the 1-yard line. Oh, gosh, man, when I was watching this game, it felt like a Super Bowl 49, a whole entire repeat of the whole entire Super Bowl 49. I tell you, they were just repeating the Super Bowl over and over again. And boy, I'm so glad this game is over in no sense, because now we don't have to worry about it for a little bit while. But then again, these teams could meet up again in the Super Bowl. I would not be shocked. 3 touchdowns, 3 rushing touchdowns for LeGarrette Blount. Played a great game. Martellus Bennett, he played really well for the Patriots. 7 receptions, 102 receiving yards. Julian Edelman, 7 receptions, 99 yards. They all played a pretty decent game, but they didn't play great, and that's the only difference in this game. Both teams played well. Both teams undoubtedly so deserve to win, but the Seahawks prevail and win this football game 31-24. It was a fun game to watch as a football fan. It's a fun game to watch as a Seahawks fan for sure, but as a football fan, this is the game that you want to watch. This is the game you want to see. You want to see players standing up for the anthem, and you also want to see players playing hard. Now, I threw that one in there. Hopefully people aren't offended by it, but that's just how I feel. We don't need politics in sports. It's just that simple. Now, I'm not saying that you don't need unity and you don't need things to change. I completely think that's true. We do need to unite as a nation. But I'm not going to get into politics here in this video. I'm just reviewing the Seahawks game. And the Seahawks played well enough to be considered as a top Super Bowl contender. And I think both these teams will meet up again on February 5th, in which I believe they're playing the Super Bowl in Houston Texans Stadium. Probably wrong, probably misquoted it. But at the same time, the Seahawks won this football game 31-24. Let me know your thoughts on the game. What do you think helped the Seahawks win this football game? What do you think made the Patriots lose this football game? What are your thoughts and opinions? If you did enjoy this video, leave a like, comment, possibly subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one.